What are some things that you specifically need to know about students vaping at school? Recently, the law changed in Texas to where any student who's caught with a vape device at school is automatically subject to suspension or expulsion just for the mere fact of possessing a vape at school. That could be a THC vape or it could be a nicotine vape. It doesn't matter. Every school district is responsible for determining whether it's going to be a suspension, an expulsion, and the length of that suspension or expulsion, or if there's some alternative suspension or expulsion that their school district requires. But the law does require that every school district comply by requiring one of those things. The way this is enforced is that schools now have vape detectors installed usually in the student bathrooms. Most of the time when we think of kids smoking in school, we think, the fire alarms are gonna go off, the sprinklers are gonna go off, and that's how you would get caught for having smoke in the bathroom, right? The vape detectors work so differently. They're not actually smoke detectors. The way these vape detectors work is that they're particulate sensors. They actually shoot lasers that are used to detect vape aerosols that are in the air. This includes vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, and nicotine particles in general. The presence of these substances in the air will cause the alarm to trigger. When that alarm triggers, it silently alerts the school resource officer that a vape has been detected in a specific bathroom or specific area. Once the school resource officer gets that alert sent to them that there's a vape detected in a particular bathroom, the school resource officer will go investigate and they'll pay attention to who's leaving that bathroom, who's around that bathroom, different things like that. And that may give rise to enough evidence for the school resource officer to legally search a child, search their person, search their backpack, whatever it may be, in order to determine if a student is in possession of a vape. Installing the vape detectors in school and, this new law change that mandates automatic disciplinary school suspension or expulsion. These are recent, and it's likely due to the fact that cigarette use isn't as common anymore and smoking marijuana isn't as common anymore. It seems more like the trend now is for kids to be using vapes, whether it's a nicotine vape or a THC vape. And so these changes have been made to combat that massive increase in vape usage to try to prevent kids from using those substances. As a parent, I didn't know that vape detectors existed in the school bathrooms until fairly recently, and it's something that I'm not sure a lot of kids know either. So it's important to be having these conversations with our kids. If you find that it's too late and your child is already facing consequences for something like this, that's the type of thing where I can help. Give us a call, 817-203-2220. Look at our website, verghesestexas.com, and we'll help you out.